Julie Andrews' most successful films are to this day watched and loved by children and adults. The actress who personified an airy, wholesome, and squeaky clean image found it difficult to step out of this mold, but that did not stop her from starring in various types of films. Dame Julie Andrews serves as a great example of a musical hero. Growing up with a pianist mother and a singer stepfather, Julie was musical since early childhood. She was a natural. Her childhood was very poor. The family kept relocating to different decrepit areas around London and Surrey to survive. Although her stepfather was a raging alcoholic, his connections in the arts world got the young Julie singing lessons. Simultaneously, Julie and her parents toured Britain singing to World War II troops. She was around 10 years old, and by her teens she was doing London shows, events, and radio in which she had to sing in. And by her late teens she was performing on the West End in shows like Aladdin, Humpty Dumpty, Jack and the Beanstalk, and Cinderella. Thanks to her parents in pushing her to early stage success, and her undeniable talent eventually brought her an opportunity to appear on Broadway the day before her 19th birthday in 1954. The Boyfriend was her debut, and soon after, Andrews got the part of Eliza Doolittle in the Broadway production of My Fair Lady. In 1957, Andrews was nominated for an Emmy for her performance for a live TV version of Cinderella. This culminated in Andrews appearing on TV regularly. In 1960, Julie, now 25, appeared in the period musical called Camelot. And when the film version of My Fair Lady was in the casting process, Julie was overlooked as an option to reprise the famous character, but now on screen. Julie was only known in the theatre world and was unknown in Hollywood, so Audrey Hepburn was cast. But this quickly changed when Walt Disney approached Andrews to star in Mary Poppins. Julie was hesitant to take on this job because she was due to give birth and still had her hopes up for the film role of Eliza Doolittle. Disney reassured her by saying that we will wait for you, and clearly he really wanted Julie to be the star, so she eventually took on this debut role of Mary Poppins in 1964, and this film obviously became a major hit. The 60s brought back the trend of musicals, and Andrews was the trailblazer of this resurgence of film musicals. The financial and audience success of this film got many awards for Andrews, like a Golden Globe, a Grammy, a BAFTA, a Laurel, and of course the Best Actress Oscar. Andrews' career flourished after this, and she starred in more major movie successes like the Americanization of Emily, The Sound of Music, Torn Curtain, and Thoroughly Modern Millie. But by the end of the 60s, her reputation as a film actress went downhill after appearing in two flops, Star and Darling Lily. Julie focused more on TV shows and variety shows that featured her as a host during the 70s, only appearing in two other films, The Tamarind Seed and 10. These roles were Andrews' indication that she wanted to play more provocative roles rather than her previous goody two-shoes ones. And with the help of her second husband, Blake Edwards, they shot films together all the time and framed Andrews as a more sophisticated and darker type of character on screen. In 1982, she starred in Victor Victoria, That's Life, and Duet for One, both in '86, all successful. And the 90s consisted once again with TV appearances, and in the early 2000s, Andrews revived her film career in light-hearted and children's and teen films like The Princess Diaries, Shrek, and Despicable Me, to name a few. Julie Andrews was born to play in light-hearted things aimed at kids and teens. Julie Andrews' presence on screen is one of class, purity, and simplicity. Her crystal clear voice and bright character always brings luminosity in all of her films. With a career in show business spanning since her childhood, Julie is a veteran of film, stage, and TV. Someone who preferred to sing songs that were bright and sunny, and I think these two words describe her perfectly.